Okay, realized I haven't done it yet, and I've kind of running short on time. Um, where even is it anymore? Oh, there it is. I, Romy! Oh. This is why I call him raw meat, by the way. He's a little strip of bacon. And there's so much I used to miss. What's a problem? Man. I'm really upset that they're getting rid of it. Like, I thought that maybe we were going to, get a new realm with the introduction of realms. But unfortunately not. My Glimmer Orca. No, you don't look very gold at all. Dumbass. What did you think was gonna happen? miss you. And this is like my only way to access a lot of the older models. Like, some of my favorites are still gone because they were updated and remodeled in this. But, like, in this, I am always forever going to miss this. In no other game, this is my favorite part. The colored corpses. And you could tell, it would tell you what it was. I get why they removed it, because it was hard to tell some of it was rotten. But they could have just made like any meat that was already going to be yellow, like give it a black bone pillar or something. I don't know. They could have done anything, but they didn't, and instead chose laziness, and it makes me so sad. And now I'm going to lose it forever because they just don't want to keep having to tweak it to keep it up. And this is my safe space. This was my home. And I am going to severely miss all of this. Like, yes, I still come back here sometimes. And this is where I first actually, like, really started to enjoy games. I'm gonna get my Griffey. These guys were my pride and joy. Oh, I miss you. How I miss you, my Griffin, my boy. Like, there are some aspects I don't miss, but a lot of them I do. I already did make a Griffin skin. I am kind of glad that New Swamp embodies this. I really wish they would bring back colored meats. Like, and like, I mean, new mutations and stuff, it's cool and all, but I miss this. And I am going to forever be mournful that this is now going to be gone. Because this is where I grew up, kind of. Like, not fully, because I was already a teenager by the time I started playing. But I'm pretty sure I joined really close to after beta released. I was not a beta player, but I joined close to when beta released. Or well, when beta ended, I guess I should say. Like, it was a small map. There wasn't as much to do. Things were simpler. It really was simpler times. But I I loved it. Oh, apparently I have caps lock on. What is it? Anyway, really, coming back here makes me miss it all that much more. And, they're not just taking away server. They could very well release this as a separate game and, just not fix anything and leave it till it breaks, like what they did with Griffin's Destiny. But as it is, it's literally taken everything I love from me. Like, Twin Atlas itself has taken everything I love. And then there's just so many simple things. For example, this. These were the only waters you could sit in and not get frostbite. And it sucks because a lot of new players are never going to get to experience that. The joys of frostbite. Like, it was such a horrible system if you fell in the water, or you had to swim across some water to, like, get away. But I personally loved frostbite. It was probably one of my favorite things about the older games. Actually, I think it's the next one. Yeah, it should be. Hello? Oh, maybe not. Used to sit here as a Kiwin and grind out for the LSS. I was trying so hard. It's funny because, like, a lot of the shrines are not are not accessible by their own routes. Oh, my emo boy! This is my Sona, my original Sona. Just a quick turn. The quick how am I? This is the original Sona of mine. Oh gosh, I forgot. Oh, the me, Zenny, and Kiwi just sitting there biting each other's ankles. Actually, like, around here. somewhere around here. I actually think it might have been. No, wait. Let's see. I think the ankle biting with specifically Arangelix is either where I just was or over here. I think it was over here. Yeah, it was over here. And we just sat there biting each other's ankles. There was a lot of ankle biting that happened here specifically. And it just sucks because I used to play daily. I used to be on this game every day, grinding my butt off in hopes of getting one of the big creatures. And I remember how happy I was when I first got my Aries. I was so overjoyed. And then the LSS event dropped, and they dropped Novasport. And I was so upset because I could not afford that. Like, because you had to do the missions, sure, but you also had to have a certain amount of mush. And I remember I was stupid, so stupid, because I think I was still working at Walmart at the time. And I dropped like $200 trying to get it in buying mush. And I still didn't get it. I got the other ones, and I managed to get the last one. I think the third one. I think it was Yig. Um, I think it was Yig, Valk, and then or no Yig, Roran, and then Valk. And I actually managed to get Valk, and I was really happy because I managed to get Valk. But I was really upset because the event ended and I didn't get Nova Sworded, and like there was someone over here. Gosh, I can't believe how much I remember this map still. I do not miss how slow this thing is. I think they fixed speeds a bit, but like there was one guy trying to do it and just spending all day growing key wins and AFK grinding. This is not the creature to explore with. Growing key wins and sitting right here. Now I don't know if it's still here. I don't think it is. But there was a big old patch of mud right here. And he had a whole line of his old accounts, his key wins all lined up there. And he just had them all drinking to, yeah, he had them all drinking to get the money so he could actually do it. And then I feel so silly now, especially with my current predicament, just dropping all that money. I had a Jigglypuff and an Iridea. Oh, this is my pride and joy. Because Glimmer used to actually be the thing, and I don't have it anymore, my first Glimmer. But Glimmers used to be you'd sit there and you'd have to wait and hope to get one because there was no tokens, there was nothing. Look at him. know, I miss you, my Zeno. Um, One of my favorite stories is my first time I got a Puffwump. I had just joined the game. I got a Puffwump. It was my first time playing Puffwump, and I was just so excited to play a Puffwump because it was cute. I wanted it, and I had managed to get it. And I got my Puffwump. I was growing it, and everybody's joking around with how cute my Puffwump is. And then suddenly, poof! It glimmered. And I think I have screenshots from it still. I'll have to look. I think I know where they would be, but they were like, "All hail the glimmered Puffwump!" And then I went to the thing. I sold my Puffwump for 500 mush, and everybody told me I scammed everybody else. But this was later when I was retelling the story, and when I was retelling the story, Recode had already released. Um, and we already had glimmer tokens, so it wasn't as impressive. Uh, but when I'd gotten the glimmer Puffwump, it was impressive because will you stop like clinging to me? Yeah, go eat food. Um, it was impressive at the time. I have so many fun stories. Um, I spent most of my time either at that little shelter I was at before, at Oasis. Remember the time? I think we were doing a big old roleplay over there in the no, over here. Oh, I used to love going over there. There's so much about this that I'm already missing, and it's not even gone yet. But I have so many stories. I don't remember if I got this one on, um, if I recorded this one, but I was playing Turnerex, and I was actually here, and this baby kept getting killed, and so I didn't even remember what he was. So my Perny is like just sitting here, and I'm like, hey, you can just chill with me. I'll keep you safe from whatever I can. Now, wait, this isn't it, is it? No, I think I was on the other side of it. No, wait. Oh no, maybe it was this one. It's been so long. Yeah, it was here. Anyway, look at how pretty he is. I should get shimmer glimmer on this. Um. Anyway, I raced him. I can't remember what he was. I think he was a Sully, but I'm not certain if he was a Sully. He was a flyer, that was for sure. One of the stronger tier 5 flyers. He might have been a Saint, actually, now that I think about it. Um, but anyway, I was like, we joked around, and I was like, oh, oh, go son into the world, something like that. And yeah, he goes, and then I migrated from here over to Oasis to see what was going on there, and I started getting ambushed. And he goes, wait, no, that's my dad. And they're like, okay, fine, and invited me to the pack. And so I joined the pack, and it turned out that this pack was not actually a pack, but rather a cult. And they're like, and no more exceptions. And if they don't keep up with us and keep killing, then we are going to kill them. And it was like, what? No, not me. And so, like, as my tiny little pony was taking on bigger creatures myself, and I finally, like, the pack itself of Kozos were eventually taken down. And, I was finally freed, but I'm pretty sure I died, like, as they were being taken down. I got taken down with them, but, like, it was such a thing. It was such a vibe. Maybe it was over here. I have to find it. It's been so long. Maybe not as a xenolith. Goodbye, xenolith. I love you. I miss you. I gotta remake you. I, I don't remember having this. Wait, is this shrimp roll? Oh, this is shrimp cake! Oh, shrimp cake, I love you! Is that really all that glimmered? That's it? Really? That, I'm not gonna lie, this clip is kind of pathetic. Unless it's just too dark and it doesn't show up. This is also not the creature to be trying to travel with. And this is back when I used to not travel slowly. I travel slowly now. Let's see. Oh, Queenie! Oh, how I missed you, Queenie! And then that's another thing. Rotten meat used to give particles. Like, and people were like, "Well, we still can't tell it's rotten." And it's like, but the particles, like, they could just re-add the particles. Like, give us colored meat back. Seriously. I had, and not to mention, this is where I met Zenny. Without this game, I wouldn't have Zenny. I probably wouldn't be as close to Kiwi as I am. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you already, and you're not even gone. Why do they have to take this away from me? Like, the whole situation with Griffin's Destiny infuriates me to no end. I am so mad at what they did to us with Griffin's Destiny. And a lot of people are still holding out hope that, we're gonna get um our final update that they promised us, and we're not. We're not gonna get that final update. Oh, what is that? Is that an Ista? Oh no, it's a Larichu! It's a glimmered Larichu! Oh, and it used to be like, people used to actually be respectful. You had a glimmer, you were happy you had a glimmer, someone wouldn't come up and just murder you because you expressed you were happy you had a glimmer. Now, when I was first trying to grow Kendall, I had finally celebrated making it to teenage, and someone said, it'd be funny, and killed me. that did happen. But there was no just killing because you were a glimmer. Glimmers weren't targeted, and if you were targeted because you are a glimmer, the community as a whole would come together and hunt you down. Now it's like seen as a glory kill to kill somebody else with a mutation. Like it's so frustrating. Oh my Fluffy, you're so pretty. What was that? I didn't get a good look at it. Alright, let's get a good look at you. Oh, I missed that. Being just shot up into the air 20 miles. I don't want it to be gone. I don't want it to be taken away. Like, even just sitting here, it feels different. It feels different. Queenie. Oh, Queenie, you're so pretty. This is the evil queen. I think I made her to go along with the evil king. That or this could have been Zenny's design, but I don't think this was Zenny's design. Oh, that is a cool Boreal. Alright, well. Oh, now this is a Zenny design. Um, I am pretty sure Zenny made this one. I am not even gonna fly with this one. Oh my god, yeah, look. Oh yeah, this is horrible. This is as horrible as I remember it being. Oh, my Kiri, my Kiri. This was a glimmer I was trying to get for so long. Oh, I don't remember you looking like that. You are supposed to be a peach orange, I think. I don't know. But I love deer. That is no secret. Foxes and deer tie for my favorite animal. And this was, other than a Unduli, was my favorite. Like, because out of all of the easy to get creatures, this is probably still my favorite. Not including event or the gotchas with tokens. This is my favorite. Like, even the way it walks, it has a feeling of status. Oh, man. miss you. But I spent half a day growing Kiris until I got a glimmer, and I finally got the notification that said I got a glimmer, right? Except it wouldn't glimmer, and I kept trying to show it, and nobody would fix it. And they're like, oh well. And so, guess who had to spend another 2 days grinding another glimmer? But here he is, and I don't regret it. I forgot I had steak. I'm saving those three because those three are like particularly special to me. I liked him, my glimmer. This is my OG gentle giant. So cool in the fog. And fog used to look like this. Look at how pretty this is. Nope, it's gone. Yeah, but this is the OG gentle giant. Also, the uh, the murderer because, like, dude, this thing, Krata is already super OP, and I heard that they buffed it when they redesigned it, which is oh so nice. Yay. Um, God, I love you. I miss you. I used to be so proud of this design. I'm gonna be honest, I ain't seeing it. I could have sworn you had more pink and not orange. Now, this was one of my OG mains, but this is back when Pharaoh was a little dog creature, not this. I don't know why they made it a horse. Apparently, Pharaoh was a ripoff of a Thena creature, which is why it got changed. But I wish they would have, like, it's no longer my angry chihuahua. I miss my chihuahua. It was actually more like an African wild dog, if I remember correctly. Huh. I just bit and my hunger went up. Oh, so many babies that were raised here. This was the nesting spot. This is where we nested. Um, oh, I miss you guys so much, and you're not even gone yet. Dude, I can't believe they're taking this away. They said that they wouldn't. That's the thing. It's the second time they're going back on their word. They promised us that Legacy would stay up. They wouldn't fix it, but they wouldn't take it down. And it was just another promise they went back on. And it's not like Legacy isn't in use. About, I'd say maybe 40-30% of players still use Legacy. I still use Legacy. Now, I haven't in a while, but I haven't played Costs in a while because I'm just so fed up with everything. Dude, Turum is a creature we've been asking for a while, and of course, it's overpowered and disgusting. You can't see my skin. Also, another thing I miss. Okay, so I'm running. I'm still holding shift, and yet it's still um because like you used to just on mobile you'd click your run button, okay, and then you'd be out of stamina, so you'd lay down and you'd still be in run, and then you get regain your stamina, and you go back at it. There is no more. What is down here? Oh, and a Tuath and a Hellion. God, you're such a weird thing. The skin I had looks so much better on my Farah, and I don't have anything on it. We'll go Ibechi next. Oh, here we are. Good, I'm glad we spawned here. Why are you dying? Flower Cove was another place I spent a lot of time in, but I spent a lot of time here after, um, like closer to when Recode was releasing, because Oasis just became kind of unsafe. Um, so yeah, I I I spent a lot of time here, sure, but that was only after Oasis really became unsafe, and it was just no longer any fun to hang out at Oasis. This is my Apache. I think at one point I had a Tychus skin here. I don't anymore. And this here is my boy. When I joined, it was like I actually started really playing. Was I think a little bit before or during I. Mm, I don't remember, but it was during God, I miss you. I have so many hours on this thing alone. Fun fact, this is the first creature, this was the first creature I started playing as in Recode. God, I miss you. And the first creature I started mutation grinding. But this was the very first event creature I ever got. Was my little Dolly dog. And that is his name is Dolly Dog. Uh, what is Mudroll? No, yeah, N. Look at him. Look at how precious he is. God, I love you. I have so many hours on this guy. And he was like I think Kiridan, Daizura, and Undoli were my mains. People used to argue with me about whether or not this was a dog. Look at this. This is a puppy. That is undeniably a puppy. Sorry that you guys can't see it, but this is a puppy. Look at him. He's a good boy. Are you a good boy? Yeah, you're a good boy. Um, and then another thing was I didn't really feel bad about not being able to keep all of my skins because I still had all of my skins on here. Well, I don't see. Oh, well, that didn't work. Wait a minute. You're in storage. How am I playing as you? Ha! Dead horse. Not gonna lie, I kind of I miss this creation menu. I miss this creation menu. Let's see, what do we have here? Uh-oh. We have you, you, and Orko. Wow, he does not look golden. What's Look at that. That's also supposed to be gold. See, and then you didn't have to create a creature in order to color a creature. You didn't have to create the slot, go back, delete it, none of that. It was so much simpler. Do I have one for this? I guess I do. I used to try and challenge myself to create a skin for everything. Ally, oh, I love you. That is Ally. Red, edge, and golden. The new Ally, I've tried remaking my golden skin. I cannot. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Like, I can't recreate this. And look at how pretty he is. because I got that. I was so happy about it. And I miss this secondary color palettes. We don't have secondary color palettes you can unlock with a mission. You just now have to buy one. Oh, I guess I didn't really. So, this was the red apple with hints of green. This is my emo edgy boy in very emo me style. I don't think I gave this a skin, did I? I not my best work. Like it's not bad. It's just not my best work. Especially considering what was shown before. Oh, okay. This used to be one of my favorite skins. It's so simple, yet he's so cute. And then this is a little toothpaste boy. Just gotta get all of my old skins. And then, like, this one is such a good thing. I really, really wanted the Fallen Angel vibes, and I could have gone with that solid black without, or throughout the wing too. But like, I really do love what I did here. The gray wings really, really, they stand out, but not too much. This is what Annie used to look like, a little alien. And now they turned it into Hatsune Miku. This is my Annie. It's simple, but effective. And then I did reverse. I never colored that one. I don't think any of the skins I had here were mine. They weren't because I didn't have any. Good to know. Yeah, I made this one like toxic volcano vibes. Oh, I forgot this was a creature. I don't think I've ever seen this one in game. What is it called again? Apofix. It's just kind of a forgotten about little creature. You can't really tell, but I did change those. I don't think I've ever seen Apofix played. Another really simple one. I just gave it the black underbelly to make this pop. I think eventually. Oh, I didn't save it. I think eventually I did do something with the top. Guess how battle scarred he was. I never did like this creature, but I loved how ugly and disgusting the skin was. More red and blacks. I love doing that. Kind of miss old Aradorwood. I mean, it looks a lot more bear-like, but it had a vibe before. Nothing. Oh, I was also very proud of the skin. I really changed nothing. Me and my lazy ass. I don't think I ever colored this, did I? Oh, I did. Not my best work. It's not terrible, but I wouldn't call this good. What was that? What? I think it broke because, like, there's no way I just left that like that. And then I missed this. It used to give you a comparison of how big it was next to a Jeff. See, and I always get confused when I see the other one because this is how I remember this creature. I played this creature a lot when I got it. And I don't recognize it with these colors. I guess I was really liking doing very subtle changes. Although, then again, a lot of this looks like it just broke. Alright, let's see my original accent thing. Yep, pretty much the same. I don't think I ever colored this one. I did not. Did I color you? I did. My little pumpkin. I'm gonna forever be mournful. I was always very proud of this skin. I still love love this skin. I used to prance around with this little skin because I just loved it so much. That was not it. I don't think I ever had a boreal skin. I apparently did. Okay, so I did create this skin. I just don't remember doing it. It's so much better than the boreal I have in game. Dang it. I don't think I ever gave this the skin. Oh, apparently I did. Worst version of the boreal. Let's see my original recollection. Alright. Yep, there is. The man of the hour. I don't think I gave this a skin. No, I didn't, because I never played it. I didn't play this thing until after Recover released. Now, this was actually a good skin. For Bukom, this was such a good skin. Disgusting little creature. What was I? What's the intention? I mean, it's good, but I don't know if I like the white head and neck. There's my Sully. Um, I remember being happy I got this. Because it was like one of my first big creatures. Now that is a really good skin. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I only use what's given to me. I don't like using other palettes, which is why if you've watched the new skin making videos, I'm forcing myself to use palettes. Because this does, I'm still going to only, when I'm doing a growing video and I make a skin for it that way, I will use this. But I found it harder to just pick a palette and go with it. I don't think. Oh, apparently I did. Why? I can't believe Chammy used to look like this. I have so many good memories of just being a Chammy and just going to the very end of the river towards Oasis and saying, "Hi, I'm a Chammy. Can you come pick me up and take me to the pond, the Oasis pond?" And then they would like feed me and all that good stuff and keep me alive, and I'd just be everybody's pet pancake. And you had one of two things would happen when you were a Chammy and you asked to be brought to Oasis. You'd be picked up and taken to Oasis, or you'd be just murdered. You'd be picked up, beached, and murdered. I mean, it's not bad, actually. It gives a little bit of, like, tropical vibes. I didn't do terrible on that. See, and it used to be, if you notice, there's only one blue there. How did I get more blues? By color picking more blues in. I would drop it down, I'd switch color, and color pick and go back. You can't do that anymore because it's too much of cheating the system. You need to use talents. It'll just turn it back to like whatever color. When were you looking better? I don't remember this being you, but apparently it is. I burned cinnamon roll. I burned him. He's a little overcooked. Oops. He's overcooked. What can I say? And it's so hard to tell, especially in the dark. There is a burnt gradient. See, black and brown. I did do a gradient, and then later brown here. So he is cooked. There is gradient there. It kind of just gets eaten, and for some reason you can't see it on the tail. Yeah, but see, look, there is no black in this palette. How did I do that? I took this color, I put it down. Well, I do this. Like, I put it down. I go to the next. I color pick, and I guess that's as bright and dark as it can go. But anyway, that's how I did that. You can't do that anymore. And this is what this used to look like. It was ugly as, but it was unique. You wouldn't find another like it. And they turned it into more. I wish they would have kept this uncanny alien design. Instead, they turned it into something that's more like what you would expect. The new creature is cute, but it's not Citralantris. I know why they're getting rid of Recode. They don't want us to know. They don't want us to remember Citralantris. But I won't let you forget Citralantris. Honey Niffrin. Did I ever do Honey? Did I? I did. I think I was going just for like a snow covered tree. Look at you. You're so sassy. Oh, I guess we'll never see it because it wasn't added until Recode. Or the skin. I used to love this skin. I could have sworn this was brighter. Oh well. I guess cotton candy sheet. I keep forgetting you were originally pink. And now you're not pink anymore, you're blue. Now you look a bit more like this, but that's because like everybody had their spikes blue. It became a trend. I keep forgetting you were originally pink. Oh wow, so nice, so amazing. I did so good. Anyway, I don't think I ever colored you. Apparently I did. No wonder I don't remember it. It's, I mean, it's okay. It's fine. But it's only fine. I don't think I could ever figure out a skin for you. Yeah, I just darkened it. I could never figure out a skin for you. I was so excited when I got this too, because it used to be a really strong creature, but by the time I got it, Korra was added. No, something else was added, and this thing was no longer strong. The most forgettable creature. So forgettable, I didn't even add a skin. I guess it's tech. Oh, I love this skin. This used to be my favorite skin. This is the Oni skin. This is Oni. Um, God, I loved him. I thought I had one more that was tan. Yeah, I never changed Diochrine. I don't think I ever colored this one. I guess I did. I really only changed one color though. I could have sworn I had a color for you. It was very white though. I don't think I had a skin for this one. He was just such a pain to. Never mind, I turned him into a clownfish. He's just such a pain to color. loved getting subtle differences because then it's like still the OG skin, but like you'd be like, ah, just the OG skin until another one that is just the plain skin comes up and you're like, oh no, look, it is a little different. Oh, I used to love this one. I used to be so proud of that skin. Okay, here is Equatorus, the original. Forgot he's not really purple. I made him mostly purple. I need to remake Equatorus the second. He's not as cool as I remembered. The Equatorus remake was so much better. And then obviously Equatorus, who's not even an imp at all, is the best. Queenie! This is Equatorus' wife before he was gay. Yeah, that one was definitely my design because it was just the base colors. And I am the only one who would use base colors. Everybody else was using palettes. Right, I didn't play you until after Recode. Yeah, I can definitely tell this was one of my part. Why do you look... God, you look bald. It looks like somebody shaved you. Yep, this was my Uvius. Zoom in at the speed of sound. See, now I really liked this skin. I think I was like going based off of a falcon when I did this, but with my own touch. There he is. There's my old man. He adopted many a child. Wait, what did that say? Oh, wait a minute. And you used to not have only 100 slots to save skins. Really? That's all I did. Oh, some of the subtle changes was just like I started making a skin and I gave up halfway through. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened with this one specifically. Did you just add green on you? Or I guess it's gray. And this is what I did with it. Another super forgettable creature. I never played as it. I did what everybody was doing with my Pelly, but it's just such a solid design. I'd probably do it again. Really? Huh. Another creature you're never gonna really see in cost because it's such a forgettable one. This one broke. It wasn't supposed to still have the lion's mane that color, I don't think. My emo flicka. I did. I used to sit on it. I used to go, he's emo. What you gonna do about it? And then he'd eat it because, he's emo. And that's what they did about it. I used to like this design until somebody told me it was ugly. I still like it. But then again, he is bald, so what can I say? I could say a lot, actually. I could say so much. I could scream my frustrations. See, and this is another. I played with the skin as this creature so much that I forget that the original doesn't look like that. I don't think I gave this one a skin. I didn't. It's just so cute and perfect like this. Oh, yeah, Mega broke. That's sad. Huh. God, you're ugly. Hi, shrimp cake. Or was it crab cake? It might have been crab cake. Ew. You're gross. Why'd Chad do that to you? That was just cruel. Like, I might as well have just shot him in the head. I forgot Ghibli was remade in this. Um, it's funny because, the original for this creature, was very much like this, and I guess somebody really liked my skin because, like, I didn't have any children, and there were three other Ghibli or two other Ghibli. I think I might have gotten this one on video. I don't think I had children. I don't remember nesting, but it was not my son, and it was somewhat, and you could tell they were just slightly different than me, but we looked similar enough. And then there was another one, actually might have been my son. I can't remember. So long ago. Because it's before Ghibli had its remake. But, was going around killing, and so they were going after me, and I'm like, hey, whoa, 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 wasn't me. Look, look, they're right there. Look, look, they're slightly different. And they're like, control your son. That's not my child. That's my evil twin. I don't know what to tell you. This was a pretty solid design by me. Like, it's just two colors, but super solid. Yeah, I never played this. I think LSS event had just ended that year. Um, no, not even. So that year that the Recode came, LSS had just ended, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you're cute. Not really my best friend, but you're cute. Did I do anything with the turkey? I did not. I don't remember you being brown. I thought you were a majority white. This is also how I remember Primela with these colors. Emo. If I could make it red and black, it was red and black, always. If there were, except for Kendall. That's actually not a bad design. I don't think Hal looks like this anymore, which is really sad. I miss its noodle body. See, and then that's kind of the thing I also hate is that they take away all of their individuality. They want to make them look more like something that already exists. And I like that they finally stopped doing that. But unfortunately, the creatures that were changed we're not gonna get those back. I guess this one broke. The skin also kind of broke a little. Pretty sure my Kendall skin is still broken here. God, you're ugly. Ah, Hikoshi, my beloved. That one's undeniably a dog. I remember Hiso used to always be turned into a chicken. Hiso was the chicken. This is what Hush Hike used to look like. I actually prefer this Hush Hike. This is what mine used to look like. Very subtle change. Did I ever make a skin for Heiko? I did. My very ugly Heiko. He's so gross. He's so ugly. Look at him. He's wilting. Oh no, I didn't take good care enough of my Hygo. He wilted. Well, that's wrong. Combining them's kind of nice. I still love this skin. This was my backwards footed man. I still like this skin. It's ugly as fuck and I love it. I used to joke about being the guy with the weird toes. Because they were backwards. My is stuff. Okay, so this is also how I see is stuff. Because, five. I love how those still break. Um, is to me, is not red, it's blue. And it will always be that color. My disgustingly ugly little birthday cake. He's definitely not as bad as I remembered him to be. This was my Jeff. I miss the Jeff JoJo references. Oh, he's a little broken. I don't think he was supposed to have green on him still. Oh, this is my job. Huh? Yes, I did. It was such a simple change. Now I still can't see Kendall as this. This is no. This is yeah. The skin is so broken. I see it as a black and white Kendall, not this because this is wrong. Oh, we missed Komoti. Just turn him into a crow. I did. Cromoti. Cromoti. Kathira. That's broken. Now this one I know I have skin for. Yep, there he is. This was mine. This is what I played as. And I played as him a lot. I love Kihiko. It might be Kiku, but I've always called it Kihiko. I did not use that skin. I guess this is just how it did look. This is how I see this thing too. I don't ever remember it with those colors. I love Kalmar. Kalmariki. I've always called it Kalmarki. This is my ugly shrimp monster who's a little broken because these are supposed to be that color. This is also how I see this one. I think he had a really. Oh, that is not the skin. I made it. I. The one I am remembering was blue. I think this one's ugly, if I remember correctly. So ugly, I deleted it. Yeah, that was my Korra. I am not ashamed to admit I like this even now. Oh, this is another classic. I can't see it as any other way than this. Yeah, I didn't play this until. I actually don't. I still don't think I played this. I love this skin so much. It looks best with Glimmer. I made it with Glimmer in mind. This is how I see this creature too. I don't see it the other way because I actually played this creature a lot. It used to have a lay where it would like flatten out completely, and it kind of looked like a very badly taxidermied rug. So I used to call it the ugly rug. This one's slightly broken. I do not miss old flowers. Nor am I going to miss this skin. What was I thinking? Can't believe I actually played looking like that. I don't. I don't think I did this skin. If I did, it was not one I cared about. Oh my god. I somehow made this horrible, disgusting thing worse. I didn't know that was possible. What? Here he is. This is Tank himself. Um, I'll never forget the times I had because I played as that for quite a while because it was just so beefy. It only needed water. It was my first. Um, it was my first photo form. I don't think I ever colored this. Oh, I did. Woohoo! And I did good. It's simple, but it's nice. Hey, we're not onto you yet. Hushike number two. Okay, I also don't see this. I think it's the Mastodon. This is how I see it. I actually see it more so as my newer white version that I've done recently. I see it as the white here. Um, but I used to get confused when I'd see it that color. This is actually not like it's not really great, but this wasn't terrible. This is how I see this creature. This was my version. Zenny made this. I made that. God, this is so broken. This is also how I see this one. And it's mainly because I don't see a lot of them in game. And most people use their own skins anyway. JoJo reference. This thing had such JoJo aura. This is another one. I don't really see it like that. Old man number two. Oh, I didn't do leaf. Weave. I don't think I actually ever played as Mech Mech until I joined Recode. It was really annoying to play as, and it still kind of is. Miki's another one. I don't see it like this. I see it like that. Or at the very least, this color with these a different color, the white. I don't think I gave this one skin. Oh, I guess I did. Ooh. It's not terrible, but I can see I gave up on the fins. Unless those broke. That's also kind of how I see Milladrua. I think I was trying to do something there. This is my ugly little mold spore. This is how I used to play as a Minawi. Looking like this disgusting little thing. I am proud to say I have more class. Subtle differences. I have a few skins on this one. This is Moon Mellow. This is my OG skin. This is my demon skin. And this is my purple skin. Mordelium never felt the love. I did not do him any favors. Oh wow, I made it emo. Who would have guessed? Me, I would have guessed. This is how I see Namuna, because I used to play like it as that. I think I used to actually play as that one a lot. I didn't like that it was just a glider though. is my other Norse dog. Oh, his face broke a little bit. This was my preferred Norse dog. It's actually kind of how I still see Novus, too. That's actually not bad. Oh, that's a pretty good one. It's just a classic black and white. Rami! This is Rami. I will forever miss you, Rami. Well, technically, this is seasoned meat. Raw meat is when he's a baby. This is seasoned meat. But anyway, he's still raw meat. And it just doesn't look right on pretty much every Nautilus looked like this. Nautilus? I've always called it Nautilus. Then again, I call a lot of things. I could have sworn I called it that. You know, I never see this creature anymore. It's like it's another creature that was just phased out. I know it's there, but it still feels like it. I wonder if it got a remake. Why? It doesn't look like it got a remake. It's not like I say phased out, but it's not like it's just never used. You're probably never going to see it. My Ovifu. Oh, how I love you. Now the my Oxy is gone. That's sad. Ew. I mean, it's not bad, but ew. I really just had no ideas. My little purple cheetah. That's my energy drink chugger right there. Here he is. So I don't see Pernarix as this. This is. Wait, that's also not how I see Pernarix. I love you. You're so cute. Oh, I need to play as Perny again, but I always get immediately blasted. I forgot I brought back bringing Perny, and this is the knight. The Golden Knight. I love and miss him. like New Puro, don't get me wrong. But this will always be Puro in my heart. Yeah, I didn't like it, so I just made it. It's so gross. Look at it. It's disgusting. Oh, I sworn I had more skins. I don't think I ever colored Fiery. Oh, I did. I just made it chocolate and cream. See, it feels like a lot of old costs is just forgotten about. This is how I see Polly still, because like this was my Polly. That is what I played as. I have two skins. Oh, he's broken. Well, there's two. Okay, so that one's broken. So I made this one first, and then Zenny said it looked like a pinata, so I made this, which is an improvement. I like this one so much better. Yeah, no, that checks out. I very rarely touch that thing. This is my Puffwomp! My Puffwomp! This is my Puffwomp. This little freak right here is my Puffwomp. This was the Puffwomp that glimmered, and for an entire day was hailed as a god, and sold for 500 mush. If you are out there, and you have my Glimmer Puffwomp, or you bought my Glimmer Puffwomp, we need to know. Oh, Timothy! I don't see Ralakai as this at all. This is Ralakai in my heart. Look at him. This is Timothy. God, I miss you, Timothy. You're gonna be gone after this. And I mean, sure, I can make Timothy come back on the new Ralakai model, but it's just not the same. None of it's gonna be the same. And I hate that I have to log all of this or it's gonna be just gone forever. You're ugly. So ugly. Oh, this is a good one. This is how I see Root Egg. And there's my site. Oh, and my Sauron, I do believe it's broken. A little bit. Never colored you. Do I have my same? Yep. I, uh, created him to actually, blend in with Old Flower Cove. 'Cause, yeah, he just, when he closes his wings, he looks like a rock. And, he blended in so well. But that's how I see Saint. I don't see this. But I have played on this probably more than any other creature. I don't think I have a Sarhingaro. I guess I did. And this is a hard look, but Sarhingaro, that's what it used to be called. And it used to be so cool. I made this one ugly on purpose. Look at him, he's disgusting. Little freak. And I mained that little freak. Oh, you're pretty. Now, I don't remember you, but... Okay, I know I have a couple, yeah. Oh no, it's broken. And that is not the edgy banana. But this is the one that's supposed to be up here. Oh, look at you, you're so pretty. You used to look like a little banana. Yep, that was my true. I miss old true. I don't think I colored this thing. I did not. Another super forgettable creature. This is my Satori. I miss old Satori. There he is. The zombie squid. Do you feel it yet? Has he taken your soul? Has he infected you? I had a story about him. Yeah, I didn't think I made a skin for that one. This was also my Starby. And this is how I see this creature. Like that, not as the actual skin. I don't... Oh, I guess I did. It was just so easy to go blue, and if I had the option to go blue, I would. I regret not going gold. Oh, there he is. This was the original, before he got tweaked. And he didn't get this is T. This is what I used to play as. My main. And it was cool because sometimes if you get a creature big enough, when you grabbed it, they'd fit perfectly in his tusks. This is another one I had so many hours on. So many. Just put a black and white filter over him. It's okay. It it surprisingly fixes a lot. What did I tell you? If I can go blue, I'd go blue. Oh, that's a habit I gotta break. I did it. Dude, I did it with my first coming. Okay, technically I went more teal seafoam green colors, but like it's still blue toned greens. I did it with Hushike. It was blue or red. You don't see this one anymore either. Lus, the one from before, Nix, whatever. You don't see those anymore. And it's so weird because they used to be everywhere. This one's broken. Honestly, it's grown on me. I used to hate that skin. I was trying to go for like sedimentary rock, but everything would just turn out too bright. I miss you, Triboros. I miss old Triboros. This is the old skin. I never made a new skin for it. I technically haven't played as Triboros. I think I got Blossom Mutation, grew that, and just slapped it into growing Triboros videos so I didn't have to. Yeah, I never played as this thing. Truthful Beva. Truthful Beva, I think? I used to be so proud of this. I was always upset you couldn't split the tail. I gave him plus chills that were blue. I really didn't change too much. This is my polite boy. This is also how I see Kendrick. You know, there's like very few of these creatures I didn't spend a lot of time as, 'cause I used to actually want to play as each of them for a while. Here he is, my Dolidon, my baby boy. No, I guess I didn't make more skins. Those probably came in redeck. I probably deleted them. I need to remake Yura. See, and I was trying to get a Glimmer Yura from somebody, and I kept using my skin, and it was so hard to tell. looks like he's already glowing. Disgusting. I think at one point I turned him into mud from Bedtime. See, I don't see this as red. I keep forgetting this is originally red because this is mine. I could have sworn I did a gold conversion. That I no, maybe it was only Undoli I did the gold conversion for, but that was in Recode, and I think I've deleted it since. This is how I see Belt too. That was my Belt that I played so often on. Because it was healers, and there used to be a stipulation, because healers used to not be able to defend themselves. There was no turning on and off healing. And healers genuinely couldn't defend themselves. So, like, it was, unless they were like an enemy healer, then it's whatever, but it was still very frowned upon to kill healers. And now it's like, it used to be Coswinel, Coswinel, and it's like, it was a running joke, and now it's unlikely, but there still could be a Coswinel. Venuela. Ew. Ew, I almost took him and did the raw meat treatment, but raw meat was made to look like bacon. Like on accident. I was going for pinks. But after I accidentally made him a piece of bacon, he was forever then since a piece of bacon. I forgot how awkward and gangly. God, that's such a good skin. This is also how I see Beak because I played on this so much. And this is how I see Vin Rao, but this is Vin Rao. This is not, what is it, Kalawaka now? Why did they change Kalawaka? I gotta look that up. Why did thingy... Vin Rao was supposed to be completely removed from the game and replaced with Kalawaka due to the original concept being close to another game. Let me look at the Kalawaka. but it was apparently too close to another one, so it was made into something else. Really? I thought I had a spider skin. I could have sworn I had a skin for this too. Now I know I have a skin for you. Yeah. This is also how I see this creature. Since I got a little more careful. Apparently it did what was my thought process. Oh wow, I went blue. That's so surprising. Oh wow, surprising. I went emo. Yeah, I told you I wasn't lying when I said if I can go blue, I want blue. I miss you. It'll never be the same without you. I don't think I ever did anything with this. No, I didn't. This is how I see this creature too. I just make a skin, and sometimes that just kind of becomes what the creature is. Ew. Okay, that one's maybe a little bit better. Yeah, I think I like that one more. Yep, that would be the easier. A lot of the times too is like I wanted to change it entirely, and that's why I'd go with the other color like blue because usually it's like not already blue. So like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Except it was broke, so I did fix it. This is how I see this creature. Oh, I had a skin for this and it's just gone. I mean, it wasn't a major change. Oh, that's trippy to look at. That actually kind of hurts a little. There he is. Look, surprise, surprise, I went blue. Ah, this is how I see you. Oh, I didn't have a Capri here. That's kind of surprising. Oh, I love this. This is actually another one of my favorite skins. Last but not least, I think this is another one I actually used to like. Yeah, the Green-Eyed Sky. I played as this for a very long time. this is all I was missing. Quarry code. I used to love this Dunes region. I'm kind of sad we didn't get another one of these regions because, like, look at how cool this is. It's just a little, and like, none of the water was drinkable because it was like filled with salt, I'm assuming. It was all salt water. Oh, I can't go first person. Wait, forgot about that. I'll never forget being out in this open land and I was chasing someone over here and I gave up because I was actively dying of necro poison. I used to hang out here as mostly photos. Let's see. Some of my earliest memories were of like a spot that's over here. I don't think I ever actually came this way. Oh, here. I got a Larachu pretty early on and was hanging out here because, like, there wasn't any photophore tokens yet. And was it here? No, it wasn't here. Never mind. Yeah, no, this is too close to swamp. I'll find it eventually. Because it was kind of like this, but it had a little cave. It might just be gone. Or maybe it was that, but I don't. Yeah, I don't think it was here. Then again, the map did go through a few changes. It actually might have been this place, but this place definitely got changed. I hung out everywhere on this map now that I think of it, except for mountains. There's never anything to do in mountains. Yeah, I guess it got changed. It was that little ledge I was showing you the first time that I was really confident about. Because, like, the map went through a couple minor changes, nothing too big. Like, Swamp got completely remodeled, Plains got completely remodeled. I guess everything technically got remodeled because Volcano also got remodeled. See, and then something I was so used to in this is you'd have to keep pressing forwards to glide, and gliding slowly brought you to the ground. You couldn't just glide forever. You know, it's just dawned on me. I've never actually gone to the top of the mountain. Like, why would I though? There's just no reason to. I also met. Oh, oh, oh. Something over here? Over here? No. Is it here? No. What's on the other side? It's gotta be. Unless it's further up. That is a possibility. It has to be further up. No, it can't be. Oh, I used to come down here as a citrulantris. I don't miss the God, I don't miss the having to hold to eat. I do miss this. I wish they'd bring this cave and a few other caves back. Because, like, I love the winding tunnel. I remember the Pharaoh pack I used to have here. Is it even up here? Dude, I've never been up here. Oh. If I have, I just don't remember it. I wonder if the Among Us and the Cheeseburger are still somewhere. The Cheeseburger teleports. Yeah, but I've just never come up here. I had free will. I could have. And I just never did. I've been here. Yeah, okay, so then I have been here, but I've never been up the mountain. This is always such a good place to play Warrior Cats. This den specifically. I remember I used to love sitting around this. Yeah, and like so many. Okay, because we're going the wrong direction. See, and meteors used to actually do some damage. want to go back. Dude, I need to give up both of the beaches we have now. Give up every single one. See, and then the barbarians to actually have. I forgot about that. Oh, this used to be like our only sky island, so there might have been one more. No, it used to just be these. Okay. I can't remember what roleplay we had over here, but there was a roleplay we had over here. There used to be water up here. Where'd it go? Where'd the water go? Yeah, what? The water's just gone. Oh no, it wasn't in a. We had a so it's called we face tank fight. And I won. I won the entire arena. Add to my tier lead. And I used to love this. I can't eat it from it, but these were plants. And so many days we just sit under here and chill, or up here, but less so up here. It's still kind of a pain, but it was worth it. Sworn Manawi had a really annoying scream. I'm glad that people aren't just coasting entirely and making it unenjoyable. The only other place to explore is swamp. I never like swamp, so. And this is redwoods. And this. Oh, I guess somebody is coasting. I miss being over here. Dude, we just sit over here. The melted snowman? I miss that. I miss running in here and being a little bastard and biting toads. I miss this. This wasn't even really all that wonderful. I just miss it. Let's see if we can find the old Manawi annoying roars. Because I could have sworn they might have fixed it here because of spamming, but I could have sworn it used to be more. It didn't work. I might have to grow up. Oh, and you used to have different roars depending on age. Um, for example, upper legions would get longer as they grew older. Where is this? Oh, I know where I am. I am so mad that they took away the omnivorous nature of things because, like, dude, there are so. Oh, but it was to make it harder, but, like, most creatures are opportunistic carnivores, meaning that more omni slash carnies make sense. So making less just made less sense. All of my sounds broke. Yeah, but it used to have a really, really, really ear piercing annoying screech. Such an old shot. God, it hurts. Well, this is me saying goodbye to my old home. I wonder what trade world this will send me to. I kind of hope it's old trade world. I'd kind of like to see old trade world. Oh, wow. It's nothing. That's kind of disappointing. God, I shouldn't cry. I really shouldn't. But being told that the last thing that I really loved about Koss is being taken away. I don't like the community anymore. They've become so toxic, and it's mostly full of children, and it's all about kill, kill, kill. I still remember when. This gives you a really good time point, or I guess time frame. When I joined Creatures of Sonaria, when I very first joined, the trade realm, well, obviously wasn't this, but the trade realm was towers. It had, I think there was like a fountain in the middle. I can't be sure. I know that there was something in the middle, and then it was a little patch of ground, and then towers with mush amounts so that you could only enter them if you had that amount of mush. So it was much easier to sell creatures that way. That is the very first trade realm I joined. That is what trade realm was when I joined. And then I don't even know when it changed. I don't think I even noticed when it changed. And then before I knew it, it was slipping out of my grasp. I kind of stopped. When I really stopped playing was when my old Dell laptop couldn't handle Creatures of Sonaria anymore, and that was when the Easter event that just before LSS, Landscape AC event, and it gave everybody, except for me, a bunch of mush. I didn't get to participate in it because, unfortunately, my thing couldn't handle it. I couldn't play it, and then I didn't think mobile would handle it. Lo and behold, mobile handled much better, but I didn't learn that until after the event. Yeah, but there's so much I miss, so much I'm never getting back. And I understand that Roblox is changing and it's not really being supported very well anymore, but they promised they wouldn't take it down. They said they wouldn't fix it anymore, but they promised us we'd still have our legacy. And just like with Griffin's Destiny, it's just another broken promise. Well, anyway, this is goodbye to Creatures of Sonaria.